Hi everyone, today in this video we are going to cover another topic which is warehouse management in Business Central. For this video we are going to use the warehouse management document, the brief about the warehouse management. As you can see over here, inbound warehouse process, outbound and the internal warehouse process. This is going to be our main core topic for all the videos that are coming in the future. Okay, so in this brief document, we are going to discuss majorly the terminologies that are going to use and what are going to be the what are the configuration options that exist in Microsoft Business Central. I'm just going to expand this table because in future videos I'm going to use this particular table and going to explore the options that are present on the location card. Let me just show you by going to the location card, and as you can see over here, require, receive, shipment, put away, pick, bin mandatory, directed put away and pick, any worksheet, etc. So over here you can see the complexity level depends upon the settings which we are going to do. As you can see, the first one is actually not some sort of a warehouse activity, so Microsoft did not assign it any sort of a complexity level. This is going to be our first process we are going to follow. The second one is basic, and also the third one. So it depends why business and why Microsoft is calling them basic, because the features we are going to use in that are not very advanced. Okay, like we are not going to use any sort of a, you can say, the put away methods, warehouse put away methods. Okay, require receipt and shipment, it is talking about these two booleans. Okay, also for the basic one we are going to use some require put away and pick. Also in the advanced one it is specified require put away and pick over here. But what is the difference between why Microsoft is calling them basic and this one advanced? We're also going to look at that. And then the last one, the final, the main boolean, is the directed put away and pick, which is this one. Okay, by default this is always disabled. When we are going to enable these all, so system is automatically going to treat it as the advanced warehouse, like that. Okay, when you are going to enable this, every single one of them is disabled because by default it is all mandatory. But for this video we are majorly going to cover the terminologies that Microsoft says that if you want to go through this document, you need to understand the terminologies first. Okay, starting with the location and bins. Okay, uh, location is some sort of a structure, you can say, in which you are going to, it is your warehouse in which you are going to do all the processes regarding the warehouse, of any sort of a receiving, shipment, internal transfers, everything comes under this category. The second one is the zones is the parts that we which we can create in one location. For example, this particular area is related to the receiving part. Okay, for example, there are like three boxes, you can say. Just for the sake of example, I'm explaining like there are three boxes. Okay, and this is like one location. The first box is the receiving box, the second is the storage box, the third is the shipment box. So these three different boxes is like a zones. Okay, and in each box or in each room there's like small areas where you are going to specify that this product is going to go in that bin, in bin 1, or this one in the bin 2. Okay, whenever the quantity exceeds, it should automatically transfer the product A to the bin 3. Okay, so these kind of scenarios we are going to cover in the videos, and just giving you the brief overview that what is the concept of location, how the hierarchy works. And the last one is the shelves. This is not actually present on the location card the way zones and bins you can see on the location card. So shelves are majorly specified on the item card or the stock keeping unit card pages. Okay, so for example, if you always store an item in the same place, then you use the shelf number. Okay, so the complexity level, warehouse flows already explained. The next one is the basic document and the advanced documents. Microsoft normally name the documents with the word warehouse when it is going to specify the advanced warehouse flows. and normally the inventory for the basic warehouse flows. Okay, but this is not a hard and fast rule. There are some exceptions like item journals and and warehouse item journals. Okay, so the warehouse item journal like that, it is not inventory item journal, it is the item journal, simple. Okay, but later on we are going to jump in the detail as well. Okay, bin and bin content. Bin is already explained. Bin content, what kind of a products are present in bin 1, bin 2, bin 3. Okay, there could be like multiple products in one bin. Okay, and same product in multiple bins. So this particular bin content page, system is going to show you all the details over here. Like for example, if I go over here, if I want to see the bin content, okay, actually the setup is not there, but in later videos we are going to, I'm going to show you. Okay, so there are three kinds of a bin, like fixed or dedicated or default. Okay, so as you can see over here, the bin content is on. This is what it is specified in the document. Okay, the next is a bin type. So bin type is something that is related to zones. Okay, I specified like three boxes or three rooms, you can say. So the first one is the receiving zone. Okay, so we are going to specify the receive bin type with it. Okay, so this is what which is linked with the location guard and the zones, you can say. uh, Bin ranking, which bin you are going to prioritize on the other. Okay, system, we are going to control that from the bin ranking. Okay, if we just go to the bins, you can see the ranking over here, bin ranking. Okay, the next one is the bin setup, how you want to control the capacity value. Okay, it bins you store items. Okay, so it, we can categorize it as like in three options: quantity, total cubage, and weight. Okay, we can categorize into three options. Okay, zones already explained. Warehouse class, how you want to store your item. Okay, as per your item, system should automatically going to decide which bin it is going to pick, which zone or item, in item in through which bin should automatically going to pick for the item. So these are the rules, which what are the rules which system is going to follow, we are going to specify in the warehouse class codes. Location, it's a physical structure, already explained. First expired, first out. So this is actually for the item tracking purpose. Item tracked items are picked at the location according to their according to their expiration date. Okay, item with the earliest expiration date are picked first. Okay, this is also a very useful feature. Okay, but definitely this is not going to work until unless it has a serial or lot number assigned. Put away template is the last point. What are the rulings when we are going to receive some sort of a products in the receiving zone, and then you need to put in the storage zone, you need to send it to the put away zone. Okay, so what are the rulings? System should pick which bin. So these are the rulings which or the set of prioritized rules that apply at the time of transferring the item from receiving zone to the uh, put away zone. Okay, so these are all the major terminologies that are going to discuss, which we are going to discuss in the future videos. And remember, in the future videos we are going to discuss this table, and we are going to cover all the 5 processes one by one. And until next time, bye.